Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Closer Look. I'm here today with volleyball player Danielle Mercer. We are going to be talking a little bit about what she's been going through this year with preseason and everything. But first, Danielle, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, where are you from?
I am from just outside of Columbus, Ohio.
Nice.
I'll be a senior this year. Yeah.
So, growing up, did you play any other sports other than volleyball?
Yes, a bunch actually. Track, basketball, soccer, but ultimately volleyball just won.
Volleyball.
Yeah.
How did you know that I was like, you were going to choose volleyball to go with in college?
I just like the team aspect of it, playing club, and I did play club for like longer than any other sport that I played,
Gotcha,
so
okay.
it just kind of worked out that.
Who first introduced you to volleyball? And like, how old were you?
I was in 4th grade, and it was one of my friend's mom, and she basically just kind of introduced volleyball to us, and then we all just kind of, my friend group just kind of got into it. So.
Gotcha. Okay. So, can you tell us a little bit about how your volleyball career has been so far here at USC Aiken?
It's been good. Every year,
a pretty awesome season last year.
Yeah, our team's gotten like progressively better every year.
Yeah.
And high hopes for this year too. So.
Good. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck. I know we're all super excited to see you guys this season. So throughout your career, you've had some issues that were not diagnosed, but you have recently found out some crazy things. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I was recently diagnosed with like extensive allergies. I kind of knew something was always up with my stomach, and just didn't really have a clue what it was. And then,
so what kind of things were happening that were like signaling you like something's wrong, I gotta go to the doctor or something? Like,
actually, like this is like background. My older sister has Crohn's disease, so I just thought it was something like with my like intestines or like the way like my body just like breaks down food and stuff like that. So I never really like questioned it or anything. I just knew that like my stomach always hurt when I eat and stuff like that, or when I ate. But then I just went to the doctors for like environmental allergies because I thought like a stuffy nose was a dust or allergic to cats or something like that. And then when the doctor like checked my throat with like a scope, he was like, "What did you eat this morning?" And then he was like, "We're just gonna draw blood just in case," because he's like, "Your throat is like really swollen." So what is the term? Like, what is it exactly? Do you know that you have? Just a lot of allergies.
Can you name a few that can go through us?
Some of the big ones are like wheat, corn, rice, soybean, shrimp, like tomato, yeast, garlic, onion, apple, egg, cheese, bananas, all nuts.
Goodness.
And then there's more.
There's so many things. Like, so how have you been kind of going through daily, like, eating?
That was just the first list that I got back that came positive. And then they tested me for more, but that was like 2 days right before preseason, so I was like, what do I eat? So I was basically eating a bunch of salads and a bunch of meat. And
has this altered your volleyball career in any way?
I think it's honestly helped me because I lost a good like 7 to 8 pounds from it, so I think I'm honestly faster. So I can't be mad about it. It's just I miss all my favorite foods.
Goodness.
So
are there any things that you're like deathly allergic to that you find out?
Well, any of these things could cause me to go into anaphylactic shock.
Really?
But there's like classes of your allergies, and a bunch of mine are like class 4 out of 5.
Goodness.
And I just would have never guessed. Like I literally eat spaghetti like. Well, I would eat spaghetti, like, every night. Like, I just love spaghetti. Like, spaghetti and meatballs is, like, my favorite thing. And then tacos, so, like, salsa. And I'm really allergic to tomatoes, so I can't have, like, pasta sauce or salsa anymore. And then I just can't have, like, the noodles or the tortilla shells or anything.
So have you found any kind of, like, substituting things to, like, substitute pasta? Or is there, like, like dairy-free?
Like spaghetti squash, but then I'd have to do it with like an olive oil.
Okay.
Because I can't have the tomato sauce anymore. But
Goodness.
I actually made meatballs today that were like seasoned differently. It was like the first time I made them, and they're actually my new obsession.
So what advice do you think you could give to anybody who's currently like going through some dietary issues that like you've learned about yourself that you can help them out too?
Honestly, like I'm still learning new things every day, but if you just research, like Google's my best friend, like recipes or
Google scares me sometimes.
I know.
Don't diagnose yourself on Google. Don't do it.
It's basically like what I eat is basically like paleo, like, but even more in like depth because there's some things I still can't even eat that's on the paleo diet. So it's like, it's just once you know what you can or can't eat based on how your body reacts, like just go off with that because.
Are there some things that you're still going to eat even though that?
I'm only slightly allergic to cheese. And after I saw a dietitian, she said I could add that back in like a little bit like at a time.
Okay.
And I've added so much cheese back in.
So already so much.
I know.
So are you on any like medicines? Like how are you kind of like regulated? Are you taking any medicines so you can eat some of these things or?
There would be shots for like my food allergies, but I'm also allergic to like in the environment to basically everything except for dogs and mold. So the shots that they give me are for the environmental allergies, so there's nothing I can do really for food besides like completely change my diet.
Oh goodness. So the environmental shot. So what if they gave you a dietary shot? Is that a thing?
It would help over time, they said, but I would have still had to change my diet like to begin with. So it's honestly it's just made me healthier and like I feel so much better. Like I finally feel like normal. Like it's weird how like different I feel because I've literally always eaten these things and like I'm allergic to strawberries and I would eat those daily and like
goodness
like for breakfast. So like I would start off my day with something that I didn't like, so or like my body didn't like just wouldn't like, and it's just like my body like won't break down the foods that I eat. So it's like I'm not really getting the nutritionary like fat like diet like that I need. So I don't know. So
has it been hard getting in all the correct nutrients, or have you kind of like regulated it by now?
I feel like I have all the right nutrients, but like I get iron, like I eat a lot of kale now, so I'll get iron from kale. Yeah. And I get a lot of protein because I eat meat like constantly. Like I eat meat like for every meal. But I mean, I would hope I probably don't get that much vitamin C because I'm allergic to oranges. So. Can
you take like the vitamins?
Yeah, I'll probably start taking vitamins, but I just haven't really like gotten to that point.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck with your volleyball career this season. We hope you're feeling better.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, guys. That has been another episode of A Closer Look with Danielle Mercer. See us next week as we check out some more people. All right, guys. See you later.
Thanks.
Awesome. Good job. That's crazy. I can't.